Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappé. There's nothing more frightening.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Foden. Hall. And back to base. Neuer. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes for the cross. Pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Hall. Long and high towards the flank. Hit into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Aim forward. Jackson looking to force his way through.
Yeah, I just think his options were an irrelevance, so he had every right to do what he did.
Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Who's going to make this theirs? Spoon forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Mbappé. Can he? Mbappé. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And out to safety. Who's going to make this theirs? Defenders on the back foot. Messi. Sancho. Plays it out to the wing. Goalkeeper's ball. That'll be the final action of the first half. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Fernandez pumps it upfield. Done very well to intervene. Tries a through ball. Cahill gets it back. Hall tries a long pass towards the front. Good idea, just poorly executed. Out wide to the right. Murillo. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Now the pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Gets it upfield. Now it's Foden. Crunching tackle. All the way back and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts it out. Pedro. Now it's Foden. Foden passes it through.
Newcastle are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Neuer catches it safely. Tries a through ball. Gets into some space. And the defence can get it clear. It's a long forward pass. And he's made certain that won't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goes wide. Clears it out of harm's way. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem that we are headed for penalties. Saved only by poor finishing. Pedro Neto He's lifting it over. Pedro. Spoon forward. And he's been judged offside. Looks like a good ball through. Todibo gets it away. Cut out in the nick of time. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chelsea have a free kick. Up to meet it! McAllister. Looks to slip it through. Gets it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Foden with the ball through. Aimed long and direct. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hall. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Gets up to head it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Sancho, spoon forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. McAllister. Kvaratskhelia brings it forward. He's there to get rid. Gets good distance on it. Todibo. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Looks like a good ball through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. James! What a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Osimhen. Surely a shot. He's gone for it. That comes as a mighty relief. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Foden tries to stroke it through. No, that's not going to find its target. Pumps it upfield. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Keeper's got good distance on that. McAllister. It's come loose. McAllister. Now the pass. Oh, good interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at... Tries to dink it in. And out to safety. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Deftly done. Lavia passes it through. It'll be a throw-in. Chelsea look as though they're about to make a change. Intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Foden going for goal. Who's going to make this theirs? Pedro! Another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
The Blues seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. And he's there to hoof it away. A clever pass. And he's there to cut it out. Spoon forward. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Belly. Foden. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Played out to the right. Palmer. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Drilled in low. Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Foden. Nicely controlled. Shoots! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Pushes it out wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Ball swung in. Palmer. James. Promising cross. Osimhen.
I think the key for this game now is who can show that extra little bit of composure on the ball. You can't lose it like that.
Chance! Really well taken goal. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Pedro. Now the pass. Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. It is so important to score the first one. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, he's put that straight at the keeper. It's simply not good enough.
It's in, and the keeper could have done better.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He's missed it, and the keeper was out of the picture. Chelsea looking to extend their advantage. Oh, what a save!
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
Newcastle trailing by 1. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar.
Oh, he got that contact all wrong.
Chelsea with this chance to pull 2 clear. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And that doubles their lead. So it's down to him to keep it alive. Oh, nerveless.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Neuer must keep this out. This is match point. And he cannot settle it.
Oh, what a miss. And that would have sealed the win for them.
Newcastle must score here to stay in it. It's in. He's kept them in it.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Neuer obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
And now we're into the realms of sudden death. Oh, he cannot score. Neuer must save it. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Now it is unforgiving. Miss, and it could be over. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. He cannot afford to miss. That's it! It is done! Newcastle have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Drama, despair, delight, expect them all and so much more. We are all set for day one of a brand new season. Bournemouth against Newcastle. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Bournemouth against Newcastle. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness is infectious too, and should help the defence in front of him play with a little more confidence. He's also good on the ball, so keep an eye out for those quick passes to the forward line.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Tavernier. The defence can get it clear. Newcastle paid tribute to their manager recently, and why not? He did bring them the title.
He deserves all the praise that comes his way from me after his success last term, but the fans will be looking for even more now. That's the game for you, and he'll undoubtedly want to show that he can maintain success and enhance his own reputation.
Scott. Danger averted for now. Tries a through ball, and he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there. Well, that's what's called setting your stall out. They've begun with great conviction, and efforts at goal are mounting up. This is good play.
PK. No goals as yet. Kluivert. Unal. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Scott. PK. Tavernier. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Scott. Now the pass. Mbappé. He can get that clear. Tavernier. Adams. Tavernier. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Totibo. Pedro. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, good interception. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Hoists it high. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Scott. Kluivert knocks it towards the front. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Unal. Messi. Looks to slip it through. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. That'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, after a really lively opening when we should have had a goal or two, it has settled into a less ambitious affair, I would say. But I wouldn't be surprised to see the start of the second half full of vigour again.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Goes for the cross. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Mbappé, looks like a good ball through. Gets it back. Tavernier. Kluivert. Tavernier. Good idea, just poorly executed.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Mbappé. Now the pass. How about it? And he's there to hoof it away. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Passes it through. He's found his man. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Tries a through ball. Cahill very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough full contact contest. Into the channel. Referee's given a throw. Well, we're past the turn on opening day and still no breakthrough. Tavernier. Mbappé. Can he find a finish now? And he's cut it out. That's gone a long way up and away. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Crunching tackle. That'll be a corner. Had a shot. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Mbappé. He's had a go! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Bournemouth have a sub ready to come on.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Out to the left it goes. Newcastle get it back again. Looks to slip it through. Oh, glorious footwork! Mbappé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's come loose. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. And time is up. Newcastle get off to a flyer. They have hit the ground running and hopes for the season are high. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, listen, it's always good to win the first match of a campaign. It's important for the manager and the players to get off to a good start, and they've done exactly that today.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Crystal Palace against Newcastle. Well, here's a guy making his first start in these colours. What do you think?
Yeah, he's obviously been brought in to strengthen a certain position, and the next few weeks will determine his tactical suitability. It's up to him now how this may influence his future.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze, someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X factor he's got in his game.
Okay, interesting. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, that's neat. Kvaratskhelia! It's a loose ball. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Looks to dink one in. Shapes to shoot. And the ball's come out. He's gone for it. Crystal Palace made a reasonable start to the season. A draw first up. Passes it through. Cahill boots it upfield. Cuts it out. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Chance! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Newcastle were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Now the pass. Lerma. Isak goes long and forward. So what now? Still goalless. Looks like a good ball through. Lerma is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lerma. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
It's come loose. He's off on a marauding run. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kimmich pumps it upfield. Looks to slip it through. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Pedro thrust towards the front line. Isak gets it back. Sarr is the guilty party there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
It's broken loose. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Skelia! Spoon forward, done very well to intervene. Tries a through ball. Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Newcastle take the lead, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lacroix. Gento. Schlopp. Kimmich did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Now it's Eze. Towards the front.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Forward it goes. Skelia. It's opened up nicely for him. Has a hit! That really should have hit the net.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Cahill tries a long pass towards the front. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. No complaints about that challenge, robust but fair. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he could end up like a lost sheep, Peter, because they're trying to shepherd him everywhere he doesn't want to go.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gento.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now. Crystal Palace may think they're going about this in the right way, but not if a series of passes is leading to no end product. They have to add the incision.
Gento. Eze. He's made sure that that won't get through. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Goes for it! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Get a throw in. Crystal Palace look as though they're about to make a change. He's got it, and he's got time. Timely intervention. The shot's on! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Keeper has shown.
And that's it. Newcastle win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Newcastle against Southampton. Newcastle have enjoyed a fine start to the season, 6 points out of 6. Aim forward. He's dealt with that well. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. the pass. In with a header! Goal!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Southampton take the early advantage. Wood. Come back to the keeper. Aribo. Newcastle are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
And in it goes!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Cornier, whose second half strike opened the scoring in his last game. And he has been fouled there. Onachu. He's being closely tested here. Newcastle were relieved to hold on for a win last time round and go again now. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition. And
yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Tries a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rafael Leao. Spoon forward. Smallbone. Onachu. Smallbone. Who's going to make this theirs? Cornet. Smallbone. A real chance to break. Now it's Mbappé. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Harwood Bellis. Cornet. Gets it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Long and direct. Onachu. Aribo. Moves it over to the other flank. Great challenge. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Second period then underway. Damian. Michael Dawson tries to get it forward quickly. Well weighted. Battles to win it back. Pumps it upfield. Tries a through ball. Tings it out wide. Cornet. Mbappé! Mbappé! It's broken loose. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
That's a baffling decision to go it alone, Peter, when the odds were stacked against him. Just had to get his head up and look right.
Cross needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's there to get rid. Missed by a fraction. The Saints, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cornet, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. This could fall anywhere. That's not the cross he had in mind. Forward it goes. Mbappé plays it out to the flank. Brereton Diaz. Mbappé gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Newcastle get it back again. Aribo. Onachu. Armstrong. Who's going to make this theirs? Gets it back. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Wood passes it through. Mbappé looking to get on the end of this. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. We are into overtime. Now it's Mbappé. He's in, surely! Stuart. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So, before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin. So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be an extremely reassuring presence here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pjanic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's onside. Chance. He can get that clear. Aimed long and direct. Another chance from a corner. Shoots! And it's a goal! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Newcastle take the early advantage. Terry. Thrust towards the front line. Foden. Alderweireld gets it away. Done very well to intervene. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gets it back. Mbappé into the channel. Terry boots it to safety. Matuidi charges in. And it's Suso. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Todibo. Suso. Mbappé. Pjanic pumps it upfield. Rafa puts his foot on the gas. In for a header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Who's going to make this theirs? Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Suso. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Mbappé with the ball through. Foden. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Lamela. Luca Bacchio. Rafa tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. There's the end of the first half.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Newcastle head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Suso. Cafu. McAllister. Mbappé. Pushes it out wide. Belts it on the volley. Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Newcastle had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Terry. Lamela.
Sevilla have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And the flag has stayed down. Pjanic. Suso. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Lamela. Newcastle